Hi, soul family. Welcome back to Ivy Spiritual Messages and Tarot. And we are looking at another pick a card reading with the topic of what's their current intention towards you. Before we look into each of the pile, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. And if this message resonates with you, I will really appreciate your support by clicking like, share and leave a comment in the comment section, as well as hit the subscribe button. And for today's pick a card reading, we have 4 piles to choose from left to right. Pile number 1, the Flourite Jellyfish. Pile number 2, the red Jasper Jellyfish. Pile number 3, the black Obsidian Jellyfish. And pile number 4, the Howlite Jellyfish. All you have to do here is close your eyes, meditate and think about your person, and then choose the pile that you're most drawn to. If you would like to have some extra time, you can just pause this video and then head to the description box and the comment section where I will put the timestamp for each of the pile. Also, please note that this is a collective general pick a card reading, therefore it may or may not resonate with every single one of you out there. If this message does not resonate with you, it's okay. I will also put the link in the description box for the all zodiac sign reading, so one of those readings may also resonate with you. Without further ado, let's get into your reading. Hi, for those of you who chose pile number 1 or the Flourite Jellyfish, so let's look into what's their current intention towards you. Let's see the cards that we have for those of you who chose pile number 1. Let's move this a little. Okay, so for pile number 1, we have 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, the Death or Lord of Shadows, got the Flow, and then I wish I could talk to you right now, and then we've got Optimism energy coming up here. So the sign that I've got for those of you who chose pile number 1, I've got Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. I've also got water sign coming up here, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. So you could have any of those signs strongly in your chart, or your person could have any of those signs strongly in your chart, in their chart. But again, if you do not have the sign, it's okay. The most important thing is the message and not the sign. So what's their current intention towards you here, pile number 1? I wish I could talk to you right now coming up quite strongly here. So I feel like they definitely want to communicate with you, or they definitely want to open up the line of communication between both of you here, pile number 1, which I feel like at this point of time both of you are currently not in communication, or even if both of you are in a communication, it might not really be it might not really be going with the flow here, like on and off communication, kind of like that energy is what I'm getting coming up for you here, which is why I've got the flow coming up here as well. So their intention here is that definitely they want to start the communication, or at least just going with the flow with the communication here. They definitely want to communicate with you. They want to share about everything in their life towards you here. And the reason why I've got that, I've got the 2 of Pentacles and then I've got the 6 of Pentacles energy coming up here. So this 2 energy coming up here is that basically talking about at this point of time here, they're currently feeling imbalanced, or they're currently feeling out of balance within their life here. Again, there could be something currently going on within themselves here. Again, could be a third party situation, financial issue or something like that. Mostly could also be a financial issue here, again because of the pentacle, but due to this is a general reading, it can be anything in their life at this point of time. They're currently like going out of balance is what I'm getting coming up here. So I feel like this is the reason why they want to communicate with you. They want to tell you about everything that is currently going on with them or has been happening to them, and some of them also wants to ask your opinion and your advice is what I'm getting here, because what I'm getting coming up from them here is that whenever they communicate with you, or whenever they can just tell you about how they feel and what is currently going on with them here, this is automatically making them feeling imbalanced. So they kind of like feeling that in peace, calm and balanced energy whenever they're with you and whenever they are communicating with you here. So this is what their current intention at this point of time here. And another thing that I've got here is that I've got the death energy or the Lord of Shadows coming up for them. So another thing here is that they also want to have a transformed relationship, or just like going through a transformation between both of you here, pile number one. That energy here, as you can see, about how these two people is just like walking towards the light. So what is currently happening here is that within your person energy here is that they might have been going through, or they might have been stuck in a very dark energy, I would say here, or negative and toxic energy here, and now they're starting to realize that, or at least at this point of time here, they're going through that particular realization, which is why they're currently going through this massive awakening, I would say here, massive awakening and massive realization within themselves here. And this is why they're kind of like feeling imbalance here. And another thing that I've got from your person here, pile number one, I've got the Nine of Cups energy coming up here. I also feel like for all of this time, especially in the past here, your person might not really be open about how they feel towards you, about basically about everything on how they feel about you and everything about their emotion here. So with this Nine of Cups energy, I do feel like they do not only want to have a transform relationship and transform situation between both of you here, pile number one, but the way that they see you here is that you are definitely their wish fulfillment here. Like you are definitely their dream come true, I would say here, with this Nine of Cups energy coming up here. So it's like there are a lot of things about you that they admire, I would say here, but the thing here is that they kind of like already quite used to hiding their feelings or keeping the feelings hidden here, and this is the reason why they cannot actually like open up towards you here. So a lot of struggle is what I'm getting coming up from your person, but the intention that they have for you here is that to have the communication opening up between both of you, where they can finally like open up themselves, letting you know about how they feel towards you, and just basically be open and be themselves with you here, pile number one. This is also why I've got the flow coming up here. Find an easier path forward, surrender to the outcome, release your expectations. So this is what the intention towards you here. They want to find an easier path forward, so both of you can just move forward with your relationship here, like moving forward the relationship into a stable and committed ground is what I'm getting here. So this is what currently they're struggling with here. So what another thing that I've got here is that with this energy, the optimism energy coming up quite strongly for those of you who chose pile number one. So what do I mean by that? Sorry, what do I get by this here with this optimism energy? They definitely want you to keep your optimism high up. They definitely want you to, you know, like to not lose your hope, I would say here, because at this point of time, they are not only struggling to find an easier path forward for both of you here, they're also struggling to keep themselves in balance, especially when it comes into the financial aspect of their life here. So there are a lot of things that they're currently settling down or settling up, finishing up the karmic contract, finishing up the karmic situation within their life here. But most important thing here is that they are definitely going through a massive transformation. So whoever or whatever they had been in the past here, like I said, can be wearing a mask or, you know, like keeping the feelings hidden, like they do not really know how to expressing themselves, how to open up themselves here, and everything is going to start changing because they're finally going to look into themselves, going through the healing and going through the transformation that they actually needed here, pile number one. So that's it for your reading. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to like, hit the subscribe button and let me know in the comment section. I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good day, stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye. Hi, for those of you who chose pile number 2 or the red Jasper Jellyfish. So let's look into the cards that we have for you, their current intention towards you, those of you who chose pile number 2. Okay, so the cards that we have for those of you who chose pile number 2 here, I've got the Justice, the Page of Wands, 8 of Wands, another Page of Wands coming up here. So a very strong Page of Wands energy coming up here, fragmented energy, soulmate and twin flame, soulmate or twin flame. I've got courage coming up here as well. So the sign that I've got for those of you who chose pile number 2, I'm getting a very strong air energy, Aquarius, Libra and Gemini, as well as fire energy, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. So you could have any of those signs strongly in your chart, or your person could have any of those signs strongly in their chart. Again, if you do not have any of those signs, it's okay. The most important thing is the message and not the sign here. Now what I'm getting coming up here, their intention towards you here is that they want to give you the justice that you deserve, pile number 2. So I feel like that there's definitely something that actually had happened between both of you here. I'm getting like either a separation or not a separation exactly. I do feel like both of you could still be, like in communication, but I'm getting a very strong third party energy coming up here. A third party situation or karmic contract and karmic situation coming up strongly between both of you here, pile number 2. And this is why I've got the justice energy coming up here. I'm also getting like a very strong feeling guilty energy coming up from your person. The thing here is that pile number 2, they have this intention to be with you. They want to be in union with you here, because both of you have a very strong soul connection coming up here. I do feel like both of you are each other's divine counterpart, soulmate or twin flame energy coming up here. But something is currently stopping both of you to come into the union, or someone is currently stopping both of you here to come into the union. And another thing that I've got here is that I've got a very strong fragmented energy coming up here as well. So I do feel like your person here may appear as if like they are happy, as if they got their life together, but deep down within themselves here, they're actually feeling empty. There are a lot of blockages, there are a lot of emptiness within themselves here. So this is how they're actually feeling within themselves here, pile number 2. As you can see here, there are a lot of missing puzzle pieces coming up here. So every moment that they are not with you here, pile number 2, they're always feeling like something is missing from them. They're always feeling like there is a huge void within themselves here, that they don't know how to feel it and how to fix it here. So this is what their current intention. They want to get the karmic justice. They definitely want to like just go through all of this karmic contract and go through all of this karmic situation and just like just be done with it. And another thing that I've got here is that with this justice energy, I do feel like some of you here, pile number 2, your person could be going through a legal system or legal issue, such as divorce, separation, legal separation, child support, child custody issue. So that's also another reason why both of you could not be in union at this point of time here. And then another thing that I've got here is that I've got the 8 of Wands with the courage energy coming up here. Their intention, another intention that they have towards you here is that they want to gathering up the courage to just face you and to just tell you the truth, is what I'm getting here. For a very specific group of you here, pile number 2, the communication might be affected, or the communication between both of you here might not really be ongoing that well, I would say here, pile number 2. And this is why I've got the 8 of Wands and then the courage energy coming up here. As you can see here with this 8 of Wands energy on how they are preparing themselves, this is what the current intention at this point of time here. They're preparing themselves to come towards you. They're preparing themselves to just communicate with you what they want to tell you here. And then this is why also I've got the courage energy coming up here. There are also a lot of fear-based energy coming up within themselves, I would say here, pile number 2. Most of the fear here is that fear of how you would be reacting. Fear of failure is also another thing that I'm getting here. It's like they feel this is going to be for a very specific group of you here, pile number 2, that both of you have been in a separation for quite a while, and some of you here might have encountered a really terrible breakup or really terrible separation, in a sense that your person might have chose to be with someone else and just completely cut you out. So because of all of those things that had happened between both of you here, they're having this very strong fear of failure energy, fear on how you would be reacting towards them. If they actually communicate with you, how would you be reacting? Would you actually take them back, or what is going on here? So that kind of energy is what I'm getting coming up strongly from your person energy here, pile number 2. And then I've also got the Page of Wands energy coming up. It's also quite interesting here, as you can see here with this both Page of Wands energy. Both of them are actually doing something with their wands. So what do I mean by that here is that, as you can see here within this particular Page of Wands energy coming up here, this person looks like they're manifesting, looks like practicing their magic, is what I'm getting here. So your person at this point of time is definitely trying to manifest you back into their life, even though they might not know really well about what is manifestation, law of attraction here, but deep down they're trying to manifest you back into their life here. And at this point of time here, with this Page of Wands energy, you are at this point of time, pile number 2, is like almost like, I won't say ready to move on, but you're kind of like already making peace with everything that is currently happening between both of you here. So you do understand that, okay, everything is going to happen in the right timing and that kind of energy here. And it's also quite interesting here with this Page of Wands energy, as you can see here, this particular circle is about to break. So with them coming into this particular realization, and with them trying to manifest you back into their life here, this running and chasing dynamic and this stagnant energy that both of you have been stuck with for a quite long time here, pile number 2, is about to be done here. And the moment that this stuck energy and this running and chasing dynamic that both of you have been stuck with here is done, what is going to happen next here with this soulmate and twin flame energy is definitely both of your union is going to happen here as well. So at this point of time, the intention here is that to give you the justice that you deserve, as well as to giving themselves the justice that they deserve here. So they finally have come to this particular realization that they actually deserve you, they actually deserve to be with you here. That kind of energy is what I'm getting coming up strongly from your person. So their intention here is that to fix themselves, to heal themselves, and manifesting you back into their life. Now looking at the courage energy coming up here, pile number 2, you are safe, fear is an illusion, set strong boundaries. So this is what I mean here. Your person at this point of time, their intention towards you here is that to be setting up the boundaries that they supposedly to be set a long time back here. I do feel like this is regarding the third party situation, karmic situation, or karmic contract that they're currently with. They want you to know that you are safe. Again, like I said, you are actually already being in peace with yourself, I would say here, pile number 2, that you just like, okay, I know like this is going to happen, I'm just going to focus on myself. That kind of energy is what I'm getting here. I feel like some of you here, pile number 2, can be picking up your person anxiety and fear here. So this is also another reason that you need to pay attention to yourself and being grounded within your emotion here as well, pile number 2. So that's it for your reading. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and leave a comment in the comment section. I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good day, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye bye. Hi, for those of you who chose pile number 3 or the black obsidian crystal, so let's look into your reading. What's their current intention towards you? Okay, so for those of you who chose pile number 3, what's their current intention towards you? The card that we have for you here, we've got the 7 of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Family, Release the Anger. I've got miracles coming up here. The sign that I've got for those of you who chose pile number 3, I've got a very strong air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And then I've also got a very strong earth energy coming up here, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Again, you can have any of those signs in your chart, or your person could have any of those signs in their chart. But again, the most important thing here is the message, not the sign. So even if you do not have any of those signs, it's okay. Now looking at this particular energy here, pile number 3, I'm getting a very strong confusion energy coming up from your person. There is something that they're feeling confused of here. I'm also getting a very strong 2 feminine energy coming up here. Again, the gender does not matter, male or female, but I'm getting like a very strong 2 distinctive energies coming up here in your reading, with this Queen of Swords energy and the Queen of Pentacles energy. So with these 2 distinctive energy coming up here, I do feel like your person can be in a third party situation or currently stuck in a karmic situation. Again, this third party situation or karmic situation, karmic contract, can be someone else that they are in a relationship with. Could also be like toxic friend, toxic family members, those kind of energy here, because I'm getting a very strong mother issue coming up here as well. So your person could actually be suffering with a very strong mother issue energy here, or they might be stuck in a very strong toxic family energy, like a toxic mother energy could be could be there as well. So what I'm getting here is that with this feeling of confusion, and then I've also got the family energy coming up here. I feel like this is the reason why both of you got into a separation at this point of time here, and this is the reason why both of you could not be together is also what I'm getting here, pile number 3, which I feel like there is a very strong involvement of a third party situation or another person in this particular energy. I feel like the main cause of the delay or the main cause of the blockage between both of you here is a very strong family energy. Now this can be many things, like I said before: family issue, family upbringing, childhood trauma, inner childhood trauma. Could also be like the family that they have at this point of time here, that they could not really that they could not really leave the family that they are at this point of time here, so they kind of like just stuck within that energy, stuck within that toxic energy coming up here. The thing here is that with this 7 of Cups energy, not only confusion here, they also have a lot of choices that they need to make here. It's not that you are one of the choices, something like that here, but as you can see with this 7 of Cups energy coming up here, there is a snake energy coming up here. There are a lot of hidden things that they do not understand or they do not know at this point of time here, and because there are a lot of hidden things at this point of time here, this is what making them a little bit cautious of making up the choices or making up the move to leave to leave all of this toxic energy, to leave all of this third party and karmic situation here, and just to be with you. So the most important thing at this point of time here, their current intention towards you here is that they need to set up the boundaries in their life, especially with this Queen of Swords energy here. They need to start speaking out the truth. They need to like communicating what is it that they feel, not only about you but in general here. So this is what they're currently working at this point of time here. They're also admiring this energy coming from you here, pile number 3, that about how you are actually being independent and about how you're actually being open with your emotion. Another intention that they have towards you here is that with this 10 of Pentacles energy coming up here, they definitely want to have a family with you here. So again, I'm getting a very strong family energy coming up here. So their intention towards you here is that definitely to have a family with you, definitely to like be together with you here, building up a family, happy home, happy relationship, full of richness. But at the same time here, they also have a lot of family issues within themselves here, like a toxic energy, toxic family upbringing here. But I'm getting a very strong mother issue coming up here. They might have been growing up in a family environment, either the mother or the father here could be a little bit of unstable here. So this is something that making them feeling a little bit of conflicted and confused, because they never know how to be stable. They never know on how to build a stable family, on how to be in a stable family. So this is also another reason that whenever they got into a relationship, or whenever both of you try to be in a relationship here, things might not work out. There are a lot of challenges and triggers between both of you here. Another thing that they want here is that for you to release the anger. So this is like an apology, I would say here, coming up from your person. They do understand that they are not fit at this point of time here to be in your life or to build a family with you here. They also do understand that they've done so many things here to be causing the anger within yourself here, and to be causing quite unbalanced energy in your life here, pile number 3. So this is what they want you to know here, that they want you to forgive them, to be able to forgive them, and as well as releasing your anger towards them here. Also another thing here is that pile number 3, because I do feel like some of you here still want to be with this person, still want to fix the relationship here, but at the same time there are already a lot of pain, a lot of anger within yourself here, pile number 3. So before moving forward into manifesting the union, manifesting the relationship to come for both of you here, it's also best for you to start releasing the anger, forgiving them, and letting go things that's no longer serving you, especially all of this negative emotion that you have towards them. Now I've also got miracles coming up here. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender to the will. So this is literally confirming the whole reading here. Even though there are still a lot of confusion, there are a lot of stuck energy here. Like things might be a little bit clouded, and you just not sure what is about to happen next year, what kind of decision that they're going to make towards you here. But what you need to do here is that having faith that your miracle is definitely coming towards you, and there is no doubt on that. Your prayers have been answered, and surrender to the will. So what do I mean by that here is that you need to focus on yourself, focus on building up the boundaries within yourself here, because remember, with such a strong soul connection between you and your person, whatever that you are doing within yourself will be actually mirrored back to them. So if you are start honoring yourself, start honoring the boundaries within yourself, the same energy will be mirrored back to your person, and they will be start honoring the boundaries. They will start honoring themselves even more here, pile number 3. So that's it for your reading. I hope it resonates, and if it does, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and leave a comment in the comment section. I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good day, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye bye. Hi, pile number 4, or the Howlite Jellyfish. So let's look into your reading. What's the current intention towards you? Let's see what we have here. Okay, pile number 4, the card that I've got for you here, I've got the 6 of Swords, I've got the 4 of Cups, I've got the 3 of Cups coming up here, the 4 of Swords, this is 4 of Cups, this is 4 of Cups, and this is 4 of Swords, and then I've got Hidden Motivation, Ask and Look for Sign, and then I've also got Freedom coming up here as well. So the sign that I've got for you here, pile number 4, I've got a very strong air energy, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. I'm also getting a very strong water energy coming up here as well, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So you could have any of those signs strongly in your chart, or your person could have any of those signs strongly in their chart. Even if neither one of you have the sign, it's okay. The most important thing is the message, not the sign. Now, what's their current intention towards you here, pile number 4? I'm getting a little bit of mixed messages coming up here. The first thing that I'm getting here is that I'm getting a very, very strong third party situation coming up here. And with this hidden motivation energy, this is something that's kind of like making me not really have a positive energy regarding this person intention towards you here, pile number 4, because I do feel like they are actually keeping a secret about the existence of this particular third party situation from you here. And I've also got the 4 of Cups and the 4 of Swords energy coming up here. So I'm getting like a very strong, I won't say stagnant, but almost like does not care attitude is what I'm getting coming up from your person here, in the sense that you could be messaging them, or you could be actually communicating with them here, like trying to ask them like what is going on, what is happening here. But most of the time the communication is, or at least the messages and the phone call from you, they might not really reply about it, and they just kind of like ghosting you is what I'm getting here. And then this particular ghosting energy is what making you feeling guilty, making you feeling overthinking, like you kind of like thinking within yourself here, okay, what did I do wrong, like what is currently going on, like why am I not getting the reply back here. Like you kind of like starting to question about yourself, like what did you do, what, like kind of like starting to see yourself as the wrong person here, while in fact it's not literally like that. I do feel like there is a lot of things that your person at this point of time is keeping secret about you here. Yeah, I've got a very strong third party energy. Like there's definitely a very, very strong third party situation in this particular situation between you and your person here. And then I've also got Ask and Look for Sign here. So this is quite a specific message, I would say here, for those of you who chose pile number 4, because this Ask and Look for Sign energy, I do feel like there are a lot of red flags energy, I would say here, that you might have missed, or you might not really paying attention to here. So with this Ask and Look for Sign, start to look for all of those red flags energy, starting to look for all of those signs where I'm also getting a very strong victim mentality energy coming up here as well, in a sense that your person might not really want to take responsibility of everything that had happened between both of you. So if something like goes sideways, instead of taking responsibility here, they kind of like tend to shut you down by saying that you're overreacting, or like you are remembering things differently, almost like a narcissistic tendency energy here. But again, this is only a general reading here, so it may not resonate with every one of you here, pile number 4. And another thing that I've got here is that with this 6 of Swords energy here, you're feeling stuck, in a sense that you want to move this relationship into a further ground, because it seems like every single day within this particular situation here is like a storm, like you just like don't know what to expect. You just don't know like how your person would be reacting. Like you just don't know like, okay, what is their mood at this point of time here, like what if I say something and then they just get mad again here. So there are a lot of like back and forth energy here, a lot of like unnecessary fight, unnecessary misunderstanding. But most of the thing here is that there is something that your person is currently hiding from you here at this point of time. I'm guessing that this is the involvement or the existence of a third party situation. Again, third party situation can be many things here, can be another person that they're currently with, could also be like some sort of like addiction, I would say here, like a alcohol or gaming addiction, or even like a smoking or something like that here. Or this could also be like a like toxic friend, toxic family members, like gambling and all of those stuff here. So I feel like you want to move this relationship into a much more stable water, into a much more like calmer energy here. But the thing is that you're not getting that same response from your person. So what is happening here is that this is how both of you are at this point of time here. Here you are thinking about what you have done wrong. Here you are thinking about, okay, what is going on, like what did I do here, like did I made a mistake? While from your person energy, they seems like to not really care about everything that is currently going on between both of you here. They kind of like I'm just going to rest a bit, I'm just going to sleep about it. That's not really important for me to think about it at this point of time here. So this is currently both of your energy, I would say here, pile number 4. So a little bit of concerning, I would say here, pile number 4. And then I've also got freedom energy coming up here as well. Live well and free, choose your freedom, claim your independence. So I feel like pile number 4, you're basically being asked to make a decision here, like what kind of decision are you going to make? Like I said, like mentioned here, claim your independence. So you need to claim your independence back, you need to claim your power back here, is what I'm getting for those of you who chose pile number 4. Yes, you want to move this relationship into a much more stable ground here. But at this point of time here, the more that you are blaming yourself, or the more that you are like thinking that I've done wrong here, what is going on, the more you are overthinking here, is that you're basically giving your power to your person. So I feel like this is where the decision needs to be made here, pile number 4, is that are you going to are you going to just keep on giving the power to your person, or are you going to start standing up for what you believe, standing up for your own self here? So this is why I've got the freedom energy here. Choose your freedom. So I feel like this is quite a very strong how do I say it here, like a tough decision, I would say here, for those of you who chose pile number 4, because I've got choose your freedom coming up here. So this is definitely a very strong choice, a very strong decision that you need to make here, which I feel like definitely look for the sign here, especially any sign of a third party involvement, or any sign of like some sort of like hidden things and deception, something like that here. Again, this is I'm getting a very strong specific message, I would say here, for pile number 4. So it may not resonate with every single one of you, and if this message does not resonate with you, pile number 4, I would suggest you to go back and choose another pile you may resonate with any of that, because I'm getting a very strong specific message coming up here. So that's it for your reading. I hope it resonates. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share and leave a comment in the comment section. I'll see you in the next reading. Have a good day, stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye.